It's Jefferson.
He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air, it's Simpson. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
That completion makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First down and 10 now.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's second and 13. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Here's the handoff. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to throw. It's Simpson. With the catch, it's Matthews. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window and pick up a nice gain.
And the Vols line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they move the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. This traditional SEC clash goes back to 1901 almost always on the third Saturday in October. And Vols fans glad, Kirk, that the post-Nick Saban era has begun in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, I mean, think about that. Coach Saban, I think he lost one time. I think he was 16-1. Against Tennessee as the head coach there. And going back to the 90s and early 2000s, Tennessee used to dominate the series. So back and forth it goes, and we'll see who can win this one today. Third Saturday in October, always a fun Saturday.
Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Crosses the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Short throw complete to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Volunteers will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Back in motion now. Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The ball starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds his man. It's Jefferson. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Gets made on the out route. Oh, and he fumbles. Ball scooped up on the defense. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. We'll check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He's bringing it back. He finally steps out at the 10. Offense set up in great position.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Moves out of the pocket. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you...
Oh, and it's blocked. Oh, and they picked it up. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Cross play to the running back going left. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking looking at a third down.
Back to throw. It's Brown. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Bringing pressure. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. Scooped up for the defense. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Brad behind the line. It's Williams. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And here's the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Scanning the field. It's Brown. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what would be the play call?
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Alabama needing this fourth down conversion. Looking for some space. It's Young. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. Back to pass. It's Brown. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Defense is coming after him.
Swarm to the pass rush is sacked.
You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down.
He lets it rip.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Catch is made down the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
receivers sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession.
On the move now.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
When these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job, it's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
To the air, it's Brown. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it in the open. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Looking to scramble.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. It's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw over the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back? Open receiver downfield. He misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24. Alabama getting set for their 1st and 10 now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Running play called on 3rd and short. The defense has got it. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Vols. And score. And this place is going crazy. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. It is ratcheted up when you go on the road, and this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Miners offense will have the football first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interested to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the...
Going for a big play right off the bat. He's got it up at 25. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Might be calling a hot route. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He wants it all. Touchdown, UTEP. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Looking downfield on first down. He lets one fly deep. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for it. Time play. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Miner. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. To the air on first down. Time to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Back to pass on second down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes a grab for a big play. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Miners want to move quickly.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Wants to throw again. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Miners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Unloads to the wideout. He caught it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. He breaks a tackle. Oh, what a move to get room. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. And the sack all the way back at the 5. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Looking left. Zips it out to his man. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Here's an incredible statistic early in this game. With that catch, he's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're only in the 1st quarter still. He has been getting open. He's been making catches. At some point, the defense may have to start triple covering this game.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got it and still on his feet. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Sends it back in motion. They want to throw it. Touchdown, UTEP! Quick strike through the air for the score.
How about...
Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Picked up a few. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. He'll start this drive firing. They're working that left side. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Got a man. It's Robinson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Wants to adjust the pattern. The play action fake. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, UTEP. And they... Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Let's step back here and chat a little Washington State. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Avoids pressure. A strike downfield. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Turning it on! He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Got his man quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Going to try to pop one on the screen. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll run it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big. Might be changing the route. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
First down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Niners! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try the run. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting a tackle for loss.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. And the Miners come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground, fighting off the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The offense changing the play. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Brings it inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that.
Touchdown, UTEP! Quick strike through the air for the score. And score. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll try to get outside. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the...
A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man to the left. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. With the run on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Gets the back moving. Got it behind the line. It's played. Touchdown, UTEP! And the pummeling has started. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He's got it, first down and more. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got the first down, looking for more. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. And the Miners, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line.